Hobo with a Shotgun is a Magnet Films release. Rutger Hauer plays the Hobo with a Shotgun. This film is shot like a Western. An absolute classic Western in a B-movie schlocky over-the-top violent style. It is a wild ride, a wild time, really, really fun. It is directed by Jason Eisner. It was also edited by him as well. It's not rated because, of course, they would not be able to write it. Magnolia Pictures Magnet releasing all that stuff besides. When you see a film made by Magnet, you're gonna get some B-quality good stuff. If I remember correctly, Kung Fu Hustle and Journey to the West were Magnet release films. There's a film called Black Plague starring Sean Bean, also Magnet released films. I believe there's one called Centurion starring Michael Fassbender. That was also Magnet release. When I say Magnet release, when you pick up the DVD and you see Magnet release, it's not. I wouldn't say that Magnet made this movie. I would say that it was a Rhombus Media and Whiz Bang Films production. You're Dead film. You have to go through the list here of all the fine print. You have all the big stuff here Magnet releasing, so Magnet released it. Alliance Films present. They presented, so there you go, with the participation of Telefilm Canada and Nova Film Nova Scotia, so probably filmed in Canada. And then we have a Rhombus Media and Whiz Bang Films production. And then we have a You're Dead film. So You're Dead. The further down this list you go to this one, right before you get to the stars, that's probably the film that actually made it. So it's You're Dead. You're Dead film. Excellent stuff there. Good little bit of education going on there. Hobo with a Shotgun opens with a train. A hobo's on the train. Rutger Hauer's on the train. He gets off to go to a new pasture, a new horizon, a new town that has been absolutely taken over by a bunch of banditos. As I said, this is shot like a Western, and I'm telling you this, but if you've seen Westerns before, then you know what I mean. We have the wandering hero, the reluctant hero who enters a town that has been beset by a bunch of outlaws. The outlaws are in charge of all of the stuff. They have the lawmen who are corrupt and paid off by the banditos, and then we have the traveling unreluctant hero who sees all of the corruption around him and at first is a bystander. He doesn't get involved, but then something happens that gets him involved, and once he's involved, things get a little bit messy for the banditos. It gets a little bit messy for him as well. The way this thing is written, you shouldn't get too attached to most of the characters. At any moment, someone could die. The only one that you could rest assured is probably safe is the hobo, because as the hero's journey with the Western type of tale goes, you're probably not going to have him go out until the end of the film, which is exactly where he goes out. He ends up defeating the bandit leader of this beset village, city, town. He frees the people from their corruption by killing the leader, and then he gets shot by the corrupted lawmen. And then the freed townsfolk who have been liberated and uplifted spirit-wise by this hobo hero turn on the lawmen, and everybody but you don't get to see the aftermath. As soon as the hobo dies, the film cuts to credits. It is brilliant. It is absolutely brilliantly done. I don't know where you can find this movie. I wouldn't be able to tell you where you could find it. Tubi, maybe it's somewhere else, but you could obviously find it on DVD. This is how I found it. And on DVD, it is excellent. Good quality, good picture, good sound. It's just a wild time. You do not want to watch this on super high quality. This is a B movie. B movies are made for standard definition, at least in my opinion. They are made for standard definition. If you put this on a high-quality screen with high-quality picture, you're doing it wrong. This is something like Planet Terror with Robert Rodriguez. This is that type of quality of film we're talking about here. Over-the-top schlock, B-movie, standard definition fun. You put this in, this is not a film for grandma, obviously. Look at the cover here. This is not a film that you're going to want to take her to. No, this is the type of film that you go in, probably by yourself, probably with your partner if they're into this type of stuff as well, and you get to have a whole lot of fun laughing and just going, oh man, to all the kills. It's just a wild ride. I could go on for many minutes, but all I would probably be doing is repeating the same things I've already said. 5 minutes in, quick review. This is a film you need to watch.